Hey everybody, how you doing? Go Patriots, baby. This is the Q channel. It's not really a football podcast. It's a hip hop podcast telling stories about my life and growing up in the 508. So this is a story about my first hip hop concert, me opening for Logic, and it kind of sets the stage for a lot of things that are even like kind of still issues and stuff that's still going on today, you know, so, or at least it's for me, you know, so I did my first real performance in Providence when I was about 17 years old. I got this performance because I was like the kid in my school who, by the time I was a junior, senior, people looked up to the fact that I didn't become popular because I played sports. I did everything my own way. Like, I became a dope rapper. I became a lyricist that could do a cipher and like attract a crowd and rap. So I had kids that said like, yo, I want you to teach me how to do that. And I started to build like a little hip hop group, like a little rap group, but I was the leader. I was the original one that kind of laid down the style, how we were gonna do it, and we set the stage, right? For, you know, so the first kid that I ever really gave game to about the rap game and how to set your bars up, he was a rapper that went by the name of Young Socks. We'll call him Ryan for the video. So Young Socks, aka Ryan, him and I like hit it off right away. So we start making songs, and like right away we dropped the songs, man. They would get like a couple thousand views, and so we get reached out to by like a local like music promoter, club promoter, and we're underage at the time, saying like, hey, if you guys can come out and put on a good show anytime that a big time name comes to the city, we'll let you open for them and show them what you can do. So we're all over it. Like, so we grabbed it. We went and sold the tickets at school. We went and basically got it lit. Go to the concert. Him and I both kill it. And the promoter dude approaches us at the end and says, hey, listen, I got Logic coming out next month. Would you like to come open for him? And I said, hell yeah. So they get us on the fly. He gets me on the flyer and everything. Everything goes good. And I get on stage and I ripped that joint. I ripped that joint to the point where they brought me backstage and Logic introduced himself to me, but he gave me some advice. He said, yo, you're showing up to the shows, you look like a fan, like you don't look like a rapper. And it was weird, I swear, because like the rest of my life, people would mistake me for Logic. I don't think I look anything like this dude, but the world thinks I do. So after that, time progresses, and the kid who I'm like training, at the time, like I was kind of the one who like brought the women out and everything to the show, and like and he kind of handled like all the online stuff, like dropping the videos, and I was the one who like kind of attracted the crowd at the time. I'll give it to him. He really started to blow up down the road. So at the time though, man, I'm like hooking up with this chick, dude, and like I had so many groupies and so many like options at the time. I was literally banging like one of the best girls, dude, in my life that's weirdly still in and out of my life to this day, but it is what it is. So I am tagging that, and I'm like living in her crib a little bit. Like she's like cooking for me, and it was like I took it for granted, you know? And I ended up like right after I killed the Logic show, like breaking into some house and like stealing a safe with like a couple pounds of weed in it. And I totally dipped on this girl, dude, to like UMass Amherst. I took my best friend's girl with me, and like I totally threw a wrench in this whole rap operation I had going on. And I just went on a tear. I don't know what it was, but like, I cut that girl off and I just went on like a ill tear just off that little bit of love I got off from the Logic show. And I swear I was dating 3-4 girls at a time, and they would be like all smoke show Italian women. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy how I went from basically just being a regular dude, and just to have the balls to pick up the microphone and write a few songs, I was able to go from having no women to having like 5-6 girls, and like, oh man, like it happened like overnight. Like, it was insane. And so like I took full advantage. But you know, one thing I never did though, like, I had a lot of respect for that girl I was talking to her at first. I was talking to at first when I first started getting this love. So like I pretty much, I boogied on her, but I made sure I told her, like, I know you have a lot of feelings for me. I told her, I was like, yo, I'm coming back for you one day. I don't think she believed me. And I ended up doing it, but that's a whole nother story. And a whole nother video. That's like a whole video I'm gonna have to make. But I ended up like going on the biggest tear, female-wise, just off that little step up right there. Just because I had the balls to be different. Just because I had the balls to become a rapper. Because I was like, you know what? I'm not just gonna sit there and be a fan. Nah, I'm gonna work on this little skill and this little gift I have, and I'm gonna make it fire. And I'm gonna make it so people want to listen to me. Just from being able to do that, I was able to level up from like being just somebody that was around to someone where I walked in a room and like I sucked the energy right out that shit. Like, yo, Q's here. Okay, he's here. Like, some man with the plan. What are we doing? How are we gonna do it? You know? But it all happens because you have to have the stones. You have to have the stones and say, I want to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the work in to make it happen. And if you don't like it, then F you. If you don't like the product I put out, then F you. If you do like the product I put out, great. But if you're gonna be scared to chase your dream will never come true. If you're gonna be scared to jump on the stage and spit the rhyme, you're never gonna even get to touch that girl or talk to her. You know, and this goes along with life. If you don't have the motivation to get up and go to the gym, well, you're never gonna get jacked, you know? So, I don't know. I love kicking my little story and, you know, making it come out to mean something. So, hey, like, subscribe, comment. This is my first little video. If you like it, I hope you like it. You know, hit me, man. Hit me. I'm out here. Morning Talks with Q, baby. 1 video a week. Get ready. I like this shit. Gang, 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 gang.